In my video entitled Evolution of Existence, I summarize the map of our arrival to this earth and current lifetime. In short, we begin with source, we travel from source through light, then express as soul, then create energy and become body. If you haven't already, be sure to watch that video before or after this one for some added context. In this video, I will be discussing where you may evolve to after this lifetime and where your loved ones who have already passed may be existing now. There are 5 options for existing beyond physical death. These 5 afterlife experiences directly correlate with the 5 phases I have shared within the evolution of existence. These phases are source, light, soul, energy, and body. This information is based on my many years of experience providing psychic readings for others. As a qualifier, I want to begin this discussion with some opening remarks. First, we all have light bodies, souls, energy fields, and sometimes physical bodies. So when a loved one dies, you will always have access to their spirit through their light body, the expression of their soul, and the comfort of their energy. Where we go when we die is really just an observation of the predominant conscious state an individual experiences immediately after their lifetime. For example, you right now have connection with your light body, soul, and energy field, but your predominant conscious state is to be physically alive and inhabiting a physical body. So when an individual dies physically, they have options for where their predominant consciousness goes and exists next. The physical body is really the only element of our existence that truly dies a mortal death. So as you listen to these 5 experiences beyond death, stay open to the experience of feeling your loved ones in many forms, but discerning which predominant existence they may be having right now or you may have after this lifetime. Secondly, we are all continuously evolving, going forward or returning. So as you listen, please know that your loved ones may be experiencing one phase immediately after a death, and then over the course of your lifetime may transition to other phases. It's so neat to hear clients feel those shifts for their loved ones after they have passed on. Using your intuition to connect with their consciousness truly allows for continued relationship and intimacy after they have died. And lastly, there is no hierarchy here. Time on earth may be linear, but all other forms of existence are not governed by linear time. So we all evolve uniquely and should never compare one experience to another or think one experience after death is superior to another. So now let us begin. Option number 1 we can manifest after death is immediate reincarnation. This is what I call being in the reincarnation loop. We essentially leave one body, taking with us our light, our soul, and energy field, to then inhabit a new physical body. This is the typical experience of individuals growing, learning, and evolving through life experiences and developing masteries over many lifetimes. For the most part, all beings will experience this paradigm. Option number 2 we can manifest after death is what I call the ghost body. This is when we have left our physical body but put our consciousness in the energy field. This is a common experience for those who still desire to continue experiencing their current lifetime but no longer have the physical body to be physically present. This is really common for those cut too short lifetimes, or when an individual is waiting for their spouse to die to move forward with them, or if they desire to remain present to energetically steward and support their loved ones. This is also seen within individuals that still have an energetic presence, offering, or dharma related to their lifetime. Think of those who die and their family start up a foundation in their honor. I've seen many of these people who have passed on, remaining in their ghost body and stewarding the work of their dharma through the actions of their loved ones, honoring their legacy. And lastly, I observe people remaining in their ghost body after death if they have unresolved traumas and karma to continue processing, as our grounds for healing are within the energy field. Option number 3 we can manifest after death is what I call the spirit guide. This is when our consciousness returns to the presence of our soul and offers our spirit as a form of healing, blessing, and service for this world. This existence is spiritual in nature and is common for individuals who hold deep resonance with stewarding elements of society and our planet. The individual will govern over certain groups of people and or facets of life. It may be people or places they were used to serving during their lifetime or many lifetimes, almost like a patron saint type of person. For example, if they worked in child protective services, they could become like a spirit guide for those who serve children, or their spirit would watch over children, similar to an archangel. Another common reason for people becoming a spirit guide after death is for the purpose of serving their families. This can act as a major empowerment to their posterity. This typically requires the individual to have cleared their karma and the trauma held within the energy field. The work to clear their karma was either done throughout their lifetime or within the instance of death. For the most part, this work is intentionally done either consciously by the individual or due to the ancestral healing their living posterity has done on behalf of the family line. For example, you can clear the karma and trauma of your ancestors through your own energy field and restore them back to the presence of their soul, which does not hold trauma. Remember, do not judge or compare this to individuals who are on a reincarnation loop or exist in their ghost body after they die. You can reincarnate or be in your ghost body even if you have cleared your karma and healed your trauma. I believe this is due to choice. The fifth and last option for existence after death is what I call the return to source. Essentially, this means you no longer exist consciously. I can feel some of my clients saying, yes, option number 5, please. Some of you old souls are tired and ready to retire. I get it. This does not technically mean you will never evolve back through the map of existence and incarnate ever again. Also, if you feel a loved one has returned to source after this death, this does not mean you will never feel the presence of their soul or their energy or their ghost body. It may just feel different, like a memory versus current reality. I now invite you to sit with what I have shared. Which existence after death do you resonate with deeply for yourself? Which existence do you feel your loved one is currently experiencing since they have passed on? Until next time, may you be blessed.